because of how this happens, I probably only have one shot at this. I can't f it up.
All right.
Man, I wish you got to include that somewhere in the recording.
Oh, already recording. So
But he didn't give an intro.
that's fine.
Go ahead, give us an intro, Shaggy.
Hey, Internet! Highway 47 has followed Dracofunk into space before, and we're going to follow him again. How's it going, my friends?
We're not going to space today.
I'm out. This.
Yeah, see you later.
Yeah, later.
Oh,
I'm kidding. What's on the docket today?
Give me a minute because I apparently didn't put the thing I needed from the test thing into the working directory.
Highway 47 will be right back with whatever it is we said we're going to do.
Dracofunk's reusable space program is on brand today. And is following usual procedures and sort of.
They forgot to bring the spaceship to the space program that isn't going to space.
We're following all operational standards, and we're
Let me see if I
Vomit comes one time and you forget the spaceship.
there it is.
Projecting a perfect.
There it is.
That is glorious.
It's pretty nice looking. What does
Right.
KJM stand for? Cool.
I'll explain here in a minute.
Kilojoule mega.
Okay, I want to bring an engineer. The only engineer I have is Linwell Kerman.
Linwell, that's good.
Now, I'm only he's the only guy who's going on this craft from here. I'm going to leave all the other seats open.
Oh, okay.
Is
this a rescue?
This is not a rescue.
Okay. Is it a supply mission?
No.
Why would you send an engineer on a supply mission? You'd send a pilot.
Are we building another space center?
No. So, first of all, let me set the brakes on this because I don't want it to go anywhere. And I also want to extend the ladder.
Okay.
Here. So, okay, Shaggy, I don't know if you remember this. So, a long time ago, back when we first started playing Kerbal Space Program, we watched at your house a video, and it was like the first video really we watched of somebody playing Kerbal Space Program.
Okay.
And they took an airplane to the North Pole.
All right.
Do you remember that video?
Not specifically, but I do know I have watched videos of people do that.
Well, anyway.
Ooh.
So.
Oh, you guys got recruited into the space program.
Sweet.
So, Jebidiah is here, and he is knocking on the door of, as you can see, Dracofunk.
Is this the recording studio? Is this the Highway 47 recording studio?
Our recording studio, yes.
And ShaggyB is there, but we also have Vomit Kermit.
Oh.
Excellent.
And Scrodrick.
Excellent.
And
is Vomit seriously a scientist?
Yes.
I'm a scientist? Cool. You guys want some chemicals? Scrodrick being an engineer actually makes sense.
I don't know. I could see him as a scientist, engineer, or a pilot.
I mean,
I couldn't see myself as anything that you would need in a space program.
Of all of us, like, we all have careers. Like, that's the closest to his.
We all have careers.
I didn't 100% think this through because...
that's perfect.
Okay. So we need to drive over to the airplane we're going to take, and Jebidiah is going to walk through the wheel.
Absolutely.
And he's going to drive us there.
Cool.
But what I didn't think of and should have was this car has 4 seats.
Ah. I'll
So
stand on the
so we have
batteries.
Jebidiah specifically
Okay.
to drive us.
You came out head first.
It's a recording studio. What do you expect? We have Jebidiah specifically to drive us to the airplane.
Which is both
Which
within
is-
walking distance.
Yeah. In fact, it is closer to get to the airplane. And
Okay,
on top of that,
No. See that airplane?
Huh?
That's the SSTO that was on the station.
Okay.
Okay.
The
My second
airplane that we
question.
need to board is way over there.
Okay.
My second question, Dracofunk.
Yes.
Why does Jebidiah have to drive us?
Well,
There's
going
4 of us and 4 seats, but we're hiring an Uber.
Because I want to stand on the batteries.
mainly because Jebidiah also has to fly the airplane.
Okay, so there's 5 of us. That is really how I expect you to exit this thing, Shaggy.
That's completely exactly how I would exit a vehicle like that. Head first. Except I would just fall on my head.
So, if this plane crashes and we all die, can we just cut there?
That's the end of the space program.
Yeah, like just cut to black. Like maybe get some garbled text that just says something like "lost contact," and then that's the last of the series.
Then it fades into a slow, like acoustic cover of "Drunk with You."
Rather being drunk with you.
Times were tough.
Get up there. Come on.
You can't get me up on the battery, can you?
No.
Oh man.
No, he's just gonna have to Uber.
If only there was another vehicle around.
That's a pretty Scrodric move to both jump off and stand up underneath it and flip the recording studio.
I can hear the shout in pain already. Just
ow, my ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Who's standing?
Me?
Oh, Shaggy's standing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So here's what's going to happen is I'm going to crash the car.
Perfect.
You don't even make it to the airplane.
Start working on that acoustic cover. We lost video there for a second.
Stream pause.
Stream pause.
You minimize your application.
I did not. Is it back?
Yeah.
It's back.
Go for it.
Yep.
So
nothing can go wrong.
You fling me out of the car here.
The only thing I'm genuinely worried about is us losing the recording.
I was really worried I was going to go flying out the side there.
I was genuinely hoping you were going to go flying out the side.
We've got 700 meters to go.
So this car actually can get pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How fast
That's
can
exactly
it go?
what I want out of a vehicle that has no roof.
How fast can it go?
We're not going to find out.
Oh.
Today.
Yeah, Mr. I don't need seat belts because I don't have a seat.
I have a helmet, okay? I'm fine.
You look fine.
Helmet save.
I'm doing great.
Man, you just finished a 4-drink minimum there.
Don't tell you I'm not okay. We've just finished Howard the Duck.
I'm sure this episode will go up before our recording of Howard the Duck, so that's spoilers for everyone.
Go watch that, except please don't watch it.
Yeah, don't watch the movie. Just listen to us go be disappointed by it.
We've been teasing doing that for like 6 months now.
I know, right?
Maybe a year. Oh, I did see an interesting piece of news. Like, after we left the Howard the Duck thing, where
Nope.
the estate... Nope. Okay. The estates that own Spider-Man and Doctor Strange are trying to sue Marvel for ownership of the character, or not to own, that created. The estates of the people that created them are trying to sue Marvel for rights to the characters. Which, if everything goes right and or wrong, could mean that Marvel could no longer publish anything with Spider-Man or Doctor Strange. And considering Spider-Man is their biggest character, it could be pretty detrimental.
Oh, neat.
But the guy who I watched talking about it is a big comic books fan, and he just brought up Howard the Duck for reasons I don't remember, and he called it the biggest or the worst movie adaptation of any comic book property ever.
I think it's the worst.
Like, if a genuine comic book fan says that is the worst, and from what I've seen of him, he probably has seen them all. I have high hopes for everything else.
Yeah, fair enough.
You need to let go, Squadrick.
It's going fine, guys.
Everything's good.
Everything's going fine. The first 20 minutes of this whole episode
are just going to be Squadrick trying to climb a ladder and falling again.
No, board.
Climb,
you missed it. You had it. Go back down. Board.
Yeah.
Yeah, Squadrick, get in the plane.
All right.
There. Well, I need him in the passenger compartment.
Oh, okay.
Can you not transfer him? Do you need a special mod for crew transfer? I thought they added that to the base game now.
They did.
It's just off the screen.
Hold on. Yeah. Where is transfer crew?
That's okay. There we go.
There we go. I think.
All right.
Maybe. There we go.
Squadrick is now a passenger on the road of life.
All right,
and by that, I mean a jet to the North Pole.
Close enough. Which is where our new studio will be.
I genuinely appreciate how you walking into the seats caused the car to roll away.
I know.
Hurry!
That is something I would do, get out of a car and cause it to roll off a cliff just by getting out. Like, later, guys.
Well, that's a funny experiment. Please stop swearing, because this is probably harder to censor.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah.
Nope. There we go.
Yeah. Still rolling away there. Still, it's fine.
Ow.
Good job.
You walk like the real vomit.
Bring it back.
Hey, bring the car over when you... Hey, push the car through you at the plane. There you go.
How about you put on the brakes?
No. Scriber and I are just inside watching, like, hey, are they gonna hit the brakes? No. Should we tell them? No.
It'll be funny. They could crash and die and take us with them. It'll be funny.
Yeah.
That is both the most Highway 47 and Kerbal Space Program thing. Climb the ladder, Vomit.
Make yourself famous.
I've almost got us all on the airplane.
Almost.
Get on the airplane, Vomit. So now is probably a fantastic time to let you guys know that I don't really do well.
Oh, I'm terrible on airplanes.
Oh, crap. Oh, God.
I mean, I get motion sick when I'm not driving the car. Hell, I get motion sick sometimes when I am driving a car. It'll be fine.
It's actually a space issue with me. Not like going to space, but like the physical space that an airplane gives you.
There's probably a lot of room inside this airplane.
It's probably true. Probably plenty of rooms for the necessary barf bags on our trip to the North Pole.
You also probably wouldn't even know the difference because you're wearing a spacesuit. So you're already, like, claustrophobic.
You're right.
Anyway.
I'm going to vomit all over myself.
That sounds good.
I'm, like, stuck. There we go.
Perfect. Good job.
When your character, when the Dracofunk Herman was trying to get off, can you dub in one of your... I can't I'm sure you've got plenty of samples.
He's just like, I just got
Yeah.
something like that, you know.
If we make a Highway 47 mod of this game, it will just be audio files of the Kerbals, like, failing to do things and being funny sounding about it.
Mine will just be 1 kilohertz beeps.
Yeah.
Anything happens, and beep.
If I had the time, energy, or patience, I'd go back and count the beeps on Highway 47 and see who has the most.
Okay.
I want to build some kind of
Jebidiah, Beep, and Kerman.
That's right. Who goes the most direct route and manages not to fall on his face. Oh, wow. Good thing we have somebody qualified.
He's Jebidiah, Beep, and Kerman. Kerman?
That's right.
He is the planet now. He's
That's right.
Jebidiah, the living planet.
Might as well be.
He is 69 meters off the ground, if you know what I mean. Oh.
Oh, good. This is the Mark II.
There we go. Come on.
The one guy you need in the cockpit can't get in the cockpit. Did you transfer crew? Did you put Draco? Okay, I kind of forgot.
You have 2 different functions.
Jebidiah, please apply friction to your life.
Oh,
there we go. Cannot board. Full. He didn't transfer.
You didn't transfer.
I thought I did.
Nope.
You said it so confidently, I knew you didn't. We just distracted you by talking about useless nonsense.
That's what we're here for.
I figured. That's why he wanted more people, so he could do this while concentrating.
I'm pretty sure
that's really helped out for him.
Pretty sure that's why we're going to the North Pole.
To get us away from...
So
build our force there? This is a 4-drink minimum, and we're all suffering from hypothermia.
That's right.
Okay, why is Dracofunk not transferring?
I don't know. Is the other module full?
It shouldn't be. He had space.
Do we have to leave somebody behind?
You can leave me behind. Did you bring a barf bag? You're going to need one for me specifically.
Right,
like, just put me in it. I literally am vomit.
You have a parachute, that'll work.
Yeah. A parachute on me is a barf bag.
That's right.
Transfer.
Okay. Good.
There. Now switch to Jebidiah.
Uh-huh.
Board. Hey!
Hey!
All right.
Jebidiah going places.
Now I need we need to get the car off the runway.
Yeah.
To the North Pole.
Semantics.
Drive the car to the North Pole?
Okay. Or into a pit, one or the other.
Reusable space pit.
Yeah.
Mostly reusable.
Mostly reusable, mostly space.
I've been tempted to pick up your concept, but instead of... Like, there's one I've always wanted to do, which is every unmanned probe has the scripting mod that exists, so I have to script out what it's going to do, and then I can't touch it in flight.
Nice.
Okay.
Are you going to fly it from here? This would be fantastic.
Oh, will.
No, Jebidiah is in the cockpit.
Good.
All right.
So, here we go. To the North Pole.
We've got the SAS on.
Good.
So, the reason this is KTJ is the YouTuber who did that was Kurt J. Mack.
Okay.
And I designed the plane based on his basic concept.
All right.
As it has drop tanks.
Okay. So when they run out, you can drop them.
Yes.
Cool.
We call those bombs.
Might as well be.
We're going to take out Cleveland.
So Vomit, as you're settling into your chair, I'm realizing, just as we're now airborne, that if this craft isn't going to space, then technically it doesn't have to be reusable.
That's
Valid point.
Hence the drop pinks.
Hence the drop plane. What?
Rather be drunk with you.
Okay.
Good.
So we're heading north. I haven't crashed.
That's good.
That's the best part to any flying is not crashing.
The fuel seems to be draining the correct way.
That's good.
And
I'm glad you tested that after putting me on the airplane.
You're just a test dummy like the rest of us. We're here for commentary and being dumb. Me's.
so
How long does it take to get to the North Pole?
I don't know.
All right, cool.
I am heading there now, and
Hey Siri.
It seems to be
Kurt J. Mack did not fly the most fuel efficient route,
well, I mean,
and I don't think that was a much earlier version. He didn't have access to these engines.
we don't have to worry about like the Coriolis, force or whatever. The
Oh hey, we're losing speed.
Oh, good. It's fine.
It's fine. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
Besides us crashing and dying, because that's pretty much the worst that could happen.
I mean, do you want to freeze to death or drown,
Okay, now we're gaining speed but losing altitude.
That's fine.
It's not fine.
You shouldn't have said anything, Vomit.
We would have been fine until we wouldn't have been. Hey look, you can still see the Space Center from here.
Oh, good.
This is a fantastic voyage already.
That's right. So,
So see all these, fuel lines going.
yeah.
So we're not draining fuel from there. We're only draining fuel from these outside tanks.
That's right.
Yeah.
Is there a reason you're carrying oxidizer?
Well, I needed this part, and it only comes with oxidizer, and I forgot to unload it.
Okay, cool.
I think that's the only one that has oxidizer in it.
I'm gonna need that oxidizer. Personally. I'm gonna start hyperventilating. You can just shove my face in the oxidizer tank, nothing could possibly go wrong.
One thing Kurt did on his airplane was he did put a parachute just in case it started falling from the sky.
Right.
I didn't do that.
Right.
So
rather be drunk with you.
Well, we all each have individual parachutes.
That's right. They added that.
I probably cannot eject all of us. And, I have to go with who's most important to the space program first.
Which is Jebidiah.
Dracofunk is controlling it.
So, if it looks like we're going to crash, Jebidiah will parachute out first. And then...
Cool. So while the Drunk With You theme is playing slowly, we can have Jebidiah flipping us off while standing in an open field.
Right.
Yeah. So, prior to this, in the most recent episode, I actually had to land the SSTO undock it from the station, transfer Jebidiah. Well, I transferred Jebidiah to the SSTO, undocked from the station, and then I managed to land it at the Space Center.
Nice.
On the runway.
Yeah, that's where you want to land it.
And it only ran off the end of the runway because the brakes didn't stop it in time.
That's a pretty good reason.
But nothing broke.
Sweet.
That's the problem with the brakes, from what it sounds like.
If I refuel that, I can take it back to the station, and that's what I intend to do.
And rescue us at the North Pole when this crashes.
That's true. You didn't make sure we had enough fuel to get back, did you? You didn't make sure we had enough fuel to get there, did you?
How much fuel does it take to get there?
Listen, Kurt J. Mack had twice as many drop tanks as I did, and he got there.
Perfect.
Okay, so you're saying that we have half the fuel, nothing could possibly go wrong.
I'm good. I accept that. I'm confident.
I am going to fly a more
straight line.
I'm looking for stability, please.
I think I'm going to fly a more efficient course than him.
Yeah, you're definitely looking efficient. Sorry, that came out a little bit more harsh. I get that way when I'm seasick on a plane.
How what's our progress here? How's we doing?
Well, I'm just trying to gain us a little bit more altitude because the atmosphere is thinner up there.
Yeah. Oh, you're gaining speed like a fast
like
thing
a
now.
Jet out of heck.
That's right.
Okay, let's see our progress. So here we are.
Yeah.
And here's where we're going.
Cool.
Okay, so the planet's still there. That's cool.
Right.
But that's where we started.
Yeah.
So we're here, and we just need to go there.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Well, we'll keep accelerating.
Is there in-flight coffee?
You're in charge of that.
You know, when you want to put somebody in charge of coffee, let them know before they've left.
Let them know before you abduct them and take them to the North Pole.
I was recording an episode of Howard the Duck, and you were like, "Hey, do you want to go on a possibly life-endangering mission or continue recording this?" And I jumped in that Uber. But you didn't say you need to bring coffee.
I thought that was implied. You always bring coffee.
You pretty much always have coffee.
You actually are making me upset I didn't make coffee before this. And for reasons unrelated, the coffee is not in the room right now, so I'd have to physically leave the room. Which I feel like would mean that Vomit Kerman would need to eject from the plane to get coffee.
Well, maybe there's like a Starbucks down there.
Probably.
Looking around.
It looks like a barren wasteland. That's pretty much Starbucks. You know, actually, yeah. I would rather just kill myself than get Starbucks, so keep flying.
I went to a Starbucks last week because I had to pee.
You know, Starbucks makes great milkshakes.
You know what was the best part of it was I went straight to the bathroom, and I went straight back out, and they thanked me.
I would too.
Like, all I did was piss.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
For not pissing, like, you know.
Yeah, actually, they probably are like, thank you for using the bathroom. It's been so long. I mean, I don't like Starbucks. I don't like the way they grind their coffee. I don't like the way they've turned themselves into the McDonald's of coffee places, even though McDonald's now wants to be a coffee place too. I just don't I don't really like what they make.
I have a question about McDonald's.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember when McDonald's decided they wanted to be a pizza place?
Yes. Very clearly. It was really good pizza, actually.
It really wasn't that bad, but it felt weird ordering pizza at McDonald's.
I have a story about that I can't tell on a recording.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like everything I remember about that involves Shaggy telling me a story. I don't remember the story.
This is we're on Vomit View right now.
All right. Vomit Vision.
Vomit Vision is definitely something I suffer with every day.
So
who's back of whose neck are you going to puke on there?
That would be Shaggy right there.
Have we all ever had the same haircut? Yes, we have, actually.
What?
Yeah, there was a time when like Dracofunk's always had a ponytail, but there was a time when all three of us had grown our hair out. Also. And we all got together and we all had the same like ponytail. Or long hair at least. Yeah, it happened.
Was I drunk?
I mean, yeah, but like, you know,
When? Give me an approximate year.
like 2014, 15, somewhere in there.
Okay, yeah, I was probably drunk.
Yeah.
Just losing a little bit of altitude.
Yeah, that's all right.
And look, we're coming up on the first drop tank.
All right. Bomb the Starbucks.
I hope my action groups are correct.
We'll find out, won't we?
Yep.
Yep.
Woo! And they were.
All right.
I genuinely hope you had a self-destruct device in this on your action group.
And, well, we don't know if it's going to.
There they go.
Yeah.
They'll be fine. They're reusable.
They're
Did you
totally going to...
Yeah. You put parachutes on them, right?
No.
You put parachutes on them, right?
This isn't the space program.
Yeah, this isn't space. This is the North Pole.
Why do we launch from the Space Center if we're not in the space program?
Is his name reusable Santa Claus? No, it isn't.
They reuse him every year.
You ever seen a reusable reindeer? No.
Yes.
I'm just checking. We are draining fuel now from the remaining drop tanks.
That's good.
We do not seem to be draining fuel from any of the other fuel tanks.
Up on the housetop, reindeer paws, down comes reusable Santa Claus. I mean, it works, I guess.
It works, yeah.
Okay, fine. I stand corrected.
Yeah. Every year, we recycle Santa Claus and get a fresh new one made from 85% of previous Santa Clauses.
What's the other 15%?
Do you really want to know?
Poop.
Man, this Santa Claus is full of
That ain't coal he's giving you.
Let's see. So here we are. We're about a quarter of the way there.
Really? That's a quarter of the way to the North Pole?
From here's where we started. I don't know. And here's where we are.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Ish, yeah, all right, okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ooh, we're getting some, we're supersonic now. Sweet.
Yeah.
That's Mario, sorry.
Now we're, speed is increasing.
Speed is go.
Speed is...
When Highway 47 runs into the sky, there is no longer a speed limit because logic doesn't matter anymore.
On 600 meters per second, that's pretty quick. That's quick.
Well,
I have a second question.
Down. Yes.
Are we planning on stopping at the North Pole?
Yes.
Okay.
I hope so. We're gonna have to get some coffee.
I mean, Skrodrick did ask to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I told him, so I promised we'd stop at the North Pole.
That's why we're going 700 meters per second, right? Because he has to pee.
Just give him a bottle and play your flute. This is probably going to come out before the episode where that's important.
Oh, wait. We changed it.
That was number 2.
That was number 2, yeah.
Oh.
You'll have to get a third instrument and see what bodily function happens then.
Heading 360. Which is...
due north.
Somehow not heading 0. The abrupt end to the atmosphere that we can clearly see visibly.
Let's get a Shaggy view.
Sounds good.
Look out the window, Shaggy. This is Dracofunk Airlines reminding you to not take off your helmet because you will die.
I feel like putting me right in front of the pilot's door was a bad plan.
Yeah.
Like, what's shaking, Jeb?
I can only imagine the hilarious sounds Scrodrick would be making right now.
Doing
We're
fine.
making good progress.
That we are.
We're almost halfway there.
We're coming up on like
Kerbin, Canada.
yeah.
Kerbanina.
Yeah, Kerbington.
Quebec.
Quebec. I like that. Quebec. Or they speak backwards French. Hey, we're losing speed now.
Well, I
Don't point that out. He starts to make me sick every time he tries to fix that.
I'm not actually going to fix it so much because we need to slow down a little bit.
Well, okay.
If we're going faster than the speed of sound, then Santa Claus won't be able to hear us coming.
That's a problem because
when we shoot the sniper bullets, we'll go faster than the bullets and it'll smack back into us. This is a mission to kill Santa Claus, right?
Of course. What else would we be doing?
I don't know.
I mean, I can't think of any other reason to do this.
Highway 47 murders Christmas.
I really wish I'd put it like a Santa Claus Kerman and had him stationed at the North Pole now.
Well,
okay, we're losing both speed and altitude, and I just want to make sure that we're aware that that's happening. And if that's part of the plan, then by all means, those mountains are, I'm sure, very, very soft and fluffy.
Snow on them, so you could just tell us it's the North Pole, and I really wouldn't give a crap anymore. Sure, man. Good enough.
All I'm asking is that we know what's going on, and if I don't even have to know what's going on, as long as the people who need to know what's going on know what's going on.
Yeah, like the Jebidiah.
Yeah, the pilot. Yeah,
the Jebidiah.
The Jebidiah pilot.
The Jebidiah.
The pilot.
The great and holy and unkillable Jebidiah.
That's right. He will be our new Santa. After we slaughter the infidel Santa that he resides at the fake North Pole and
the Northish Pole.
That's right, the Northish Pole.
Okay.
They only tell you it's the North Pole because there's mind control there.
We are picking up speed again. Are you happy?
I feel much better about things. Except for, yeah, we're good.
Except for the going downness.
Yeah, but that's you can fix that when you're going fast. Not that we weren't going fast. This might be too fast.
We have more speed.
I mean, it's
more atmosphere to cut through the speed with. We're cutting through it like a hot knife that is on fire.
Let's get a Scrodrick view.
A little bit of...
Oh, God!
I can hear him now.
Shaggy?
Shaggy? That's exactly the look that would be on my face right then.
I would just be handing him a Jaloja bottle.
1,000 meters per second.
Hey,
How
well heat shielded is this?
Well, we're going to the North Pole, so it's pretty cold there, right?
Right. Yeah, we'll cool off there. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Hey, we're coming up on second drop tank removal.
Oh, good. That means we can go faster. Soon. That sure is... Jeb knows what he's doing.
Yeah, we don't need a GUI. Let the mother...
Here we go.
Can't bring myself to say it.
will give us a nice visual as we run out.
Nice visual as we run out. Yeah.
What is the speed of sound in meters per second? Like 300?
You know, probably somewhere below where we caught on fire.
Oh, yes, quite a bit.
We're
not
going the
on
speed
fire.
of hot. We're fair.
We're not on fire. We're setting the atmosphere on fire. There's
Yeah.
a difference.
We're riding around at the speed of hot.
And yeah.
I sort of hope that those flew right back in and killed us. Like, that would have been beautifully cinematic. We could have got
Really
some
would've.
we could have made that slow song play as we watch the wreckage go to the ground, and you cut the audio of us out.
Times were tough.
We are now actually too high.
And too fast.
I
Well,
would have to be high to take this trip.
The good news is that the higher we go, the less speed we can get.
Look at Shaggy having a good old time down there. Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, I understand how this is.
Yay!
I don't know.
Something went right.
Scrodrick has snapped his own neck. He's like,
Finally, I don't have to Jaloja thanks to the fact that I'm dead. And he actually looks like he's remembering he has to use the bathroom.
How to evacuate your bowels without being blamed for it?
Hit the UVA button.
That seems better.
Oh, we're picking up speed again.
Oh, yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are.
Can we just idle to the North Pole?
No.
Okay.
That's going downward there.
He's got to pick up speed somehow, I guess.
Going. We're really going. Look at all that going we're doing.
You know, I didn't get this fast on my test flight.
Well, you didn't have Scrodrick having to use the bathroom on the test
Yeah, really.
That is true.
I mean, how many times do you have to tell him go before we leave? You know.
When we were just kidnapped, yeah. Go before. Keep the story straight. How did we get kidnapped again? When we hopped in the Uber?
Guy in a ski mask with an Uzi busts in, like, okay, yous go to the bathrooms now, cause we's gonna kidnap you and we ain't gonna stops.
Hey, as you can see, we are about 3/4 of the way there.
Excellent.
Cool. This is a great place to not crash.
Yeah, there's like an ocean like coming up.
Yeah, let's not crash there too.
We're into the Curb West territories now.
We are now using our main fuel reserves.
Good. That's still fuel. That's good.
As you can see, we are pretty full up.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
We've got enough to at least make it a quarter of the way back.
I don't know. I mean, I don't
think
recall.
Someone's gonna drive up there and save us.
I don't recall going back being a part of this plan.
I don't recall having a plan. I recall a guy with a ski mask had told us to use the bathroom.
That was Jebidiah.
He talks like this. Hey. Carries
coincidentally, I very, very soon need Jebidiah back in the Liberator. So I'm gonna have to get him back.
All right, just get the Uber up there and have him drive back.
I feel like every time he's not on assignment, he's just kidnapping people and just taking them to the North Pole and abandoning them there.
You are now elves.
He is the new Santa Claus. Jebidiah Kerman is just a serial kidnapper. He doesn't hurt anybody. He just like takes them to his lair at the North Pole and then leaves them.
Have milk and cookies. I will return around Christmas.
That's right.
Hope you make toys.
Yeah, that's his real voice. The Russian accent is his real voice. How's do you thinks I got the jobs with the Space Center? I used it as foolproof of the voice of disguise.
Boy, I have undismakable accent. I can make any accent you ask for.
Yeah,
Go ahead, ask for one.
Turns out he's a Kerbistani agent. How about
Kerbistan.
Kerbiqua?
Okay.
Kyrgyzstan.
Kyrgyzstan. This is my Kyrgyzstan's accent. It's perfect, is it not?
Kyrgyzstan?
Kyrgyzstan. I am from Kyrgyzstan. I am Jebidiah. Jebidiah.
Okay. Let's see how we're doing.
Please don't crash and kill me while making terrible joke.
Or a degree off course. Sort of turning left.
Well, we need.
I notice how we're a bit tilted.
That's the part. That's where we're trying to fix the course.
We are. Yeah. Just it's fine.
Course correcting when we should be going north always makes me a little bothered.
Okay, we are at 1%. I want to get us at 0. Just give me a second.
Yeah, 1 degree is not.
Oh, what do you see ahead of us? You see the ice sheet?
I see depression, sadness, loneliness, coldness.
Yeah, well, you are the one who didn't bring coffee, so.
Maybe if Jebidiah in the ski mask with the Uzi said, "Also grab coffee," I would have grabbed some coffee.
He comes over the intercom "What do you mean you didn't grab the coffees?"
All right, Dracofunk, if you're recording these episodes without us, Jebidiah has to have that accent the entire time.
I'm walking here.
I'm spacewalking here.
From Space, New Jersey.
Space, New Jersey. I don't
curb off.
Curb off. I keep thinking about Space Old Jersey, and that's what's getting to me.
I know.
They needed a Space New Jersey, which indicates there was a regular Space Jersey.
Yep.
So this is a.
Now that I think about it, why did they call it West Virginia? Why didn't they call it New Virginia?
That is a good question.
Yeah, West Virginia implies there's an East Virginia.
Right. New Virginia implies F.U. regular Virginia.
It's more of a North Virginia.
It really kind of is. It's like a Northwest Virginia.
Yeah, why didn't they call it Northwest Virginia?
I don't know.
Jeez, what were they thinking? Clearly they didn't have the internet back then.
Yeah, really.
Oh man, can you imagine if somebody seceded now and they made their new state name put up on the internet for vote? Stadium McState Face.
Kyrgyzstan.
Kyrgyzstan. I Kyrgyzstan with Kyrgyzstan.
That's right.
You know what I didn't put on this that I should have?
Landing gear?
No, this has landing gear.
How can you take off without landing gear?
Air brakes.
Oh, yeah.
It's space landing gear.
Do you realize that the brakes are still on, by the way? There you go.
How did we take off?
We probably have flat tires.
Cool.
Good thing. Well,
yeah,
hey,
I was going to say we don't need tires where we're going. Bring out the sleds.
Skrodrick should fix those before we land, because he's not here to protest.
Can we just add an audio file if we're going, in response to that? I'm sure we have a sample.
We're just laughing nervously and going, no.
He'll probably record that for us.
Yeah, probably. This is a nice glide, you know. That what seems like not very fast, but is.
I'm sure speed is meaningless when everything is devoid of north.
Well, you know, I have to start bringing us, somewhat down and slowing us down.
Yeah. You've
Those
already
are-
brought me down this entire trip, man.
I'm sorry.
Suppose there are polar bears up here. Cool.
Green polar bears because we're on Kerbal. They blend in with all the green snow. Wait.
They roar backwards.
They rawr.
Do that again.
Rawr.
Yeah. So gay polar bears?
Polar bears.
How does that work?
I mean, they're bears.
When two polar bears love each other,
It doesn't matter what their gender is. Two consenting polar bears can love each other no matter what.
Huh. I'm just now realizing how little I know about polar bears. It's like, oh, a joke, and then all I can think of is like, YouTube clips of like, hey, I'm hiking across Canada, and there's a polar bear, look. And that's like it.
I mean, it could just be a polar bear.
Oh, I see the sphincter up there on the map. Like, go back to the map.
hold on. I'm not gonna do that until I'm like
Stable?
in level flight.
That's fair.
I don't want to be like looking at the map and suddenly hear a big explosion.
Rather be drunk with you.
Okay, you see you see the sphincter? I see
Yeah,
it.
right there.
That's the North Pole.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to head a little left, I think.
Why is the North Pole a sphincter?
I mean, why is Santa Claus made of 85% recycled Starbucks napkins? Or whatever we said.
Previous Santa Claus.
Aha.
Just want to have that up there so I can see.
Like where you're
Surface speed, yes. Vertical speed, yes. Surface horizontal speed. Like, if I don't lean forward, looks like it's a surface voodoo food.
at. That's Quebecois for you.
We're almost there.
We're almost there.
Really wish I would have landed something there so I could tell us how far.
Well, is that what we're doing now?
Yeah, just
that's
leave
kind of
me
what
at
we're
the North
doing
Pole.
Maybe each of us could plant like a flag in a circle around the actual North Pole, and then we'll have like a.
I don't know that I'm going to be able to get that exact.
This
We
thing
only
has
need
wheels.
one flag, and it just needs to be labeled North. Here lies Santa Claus.
I mean, in reality, we could just stop here and call it the magnetic North Pole.
I mean,
Ooh, yeah, that's definite lobes there, or wrinkles.
sphincters.
Yeah,
Ice sphincters.
and we approach the wrinkly orifice that is the North Pole.
This is like a genuine commentary I would expect of us on a jet going to the North Pole.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we'd be watching Santa Claus Conquers the Martians for at least part of it.
We would complain about that because you guys already recorded an episode, so we'd try to come up with some other.
Terrible Santa Claus movie.
Yeah.
If only there was a bad movie about Santa Claus.
If only.
If only.
Almost there.
Oh, we're almost there.
Whoa, flying to the anus.
Take my hand, and please don't put it there.
Whoa.
Santa's in the air.
Take the shot.
Jebidiah, you've turned off your targeting computer. What's wrong?
You know, I didn't put in. There are no weapons on this airplane.
Well, how are we going to kill Santa?
Didn't we discuss Jebidiah's Uzi?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I really hope he's wearing like his full spacesuit and like the hockey mask over the helmet. A hockey mask, ski mask over the helmet. I mean, an Uzi only needs to hit one out of 1,000 bullets.
I had to buy the 6XXXXXL size ski masks for my helmets.
Getting close.
Approaching the anus, sir.
Right. Sure there's not a thing there? Because there's like an icon there.
That's...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the... that's another launch site.
Woomerang. Are we going to build like a communications tower? Or are we just going to murder Santa and then feast on his corpse? Because I'm good either way, really.
Okay.
Are we going to help humanity or just murder someone and resort to cannibalism?
We're just
I'm
going
cool with whatever.
there.
I just need to know in advance. Listen, I didn't bring barbecue sauce.
Or coffee.
Or coffee.
Or coffee. It would be my luck that I get kidnapped, and the entire time the kidnappers are upset I didn't bring coffee.
Like, what even the hell? We've heard that you really like coffee, and that you always have some.
Bossman said that he really likes coffee. I expected there to be coffee. There's no coffee.
You was expecting a Starbucks at the North Poles?
Too bad we only have a Seattle's Best.
Oh. Coffee shop next, like across the street from where I went to college, sold Starbucks branded coffee. Like they bought, coffee beans or whatever.
Yeah.
And made it like in-house, and whatever they made out of it was way better than like actually going to a Starbucks.
Yeah.
And yeah. Oh, here we go.
We're on our approach because we're getting fairly close. So
We are indeed. We see the wrinkles on the ground.
I don't think you can see the wrinkles on the ground.
See the wrinkles on the ground. And all the skies are gray. This aircraft is going down. And Santa Claus will pay.
Jebidiah Kerman. Rhymes with a.
Leads the pack today.
Sure.
All
right.
I got nothing.
All right, bring her down.
We're going down now.
Oh, we're going down.
Bring us downer.
500 meters. I'll bring the gear down.
Is that downer like niner?
Yeah, it's like a straight down niner, so it's like a sixer.
Right. 76er?
I don't know, man.
Okay. We're getting close.
Yep.
See how watch the nav ball?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Oh. past it. Where's the Starbucks?
Okay.
Didn't we already joke about there not being one?
Oh, right. What is the... Oh, okay.
Most.
155 meters to the ground.
Like, I was genuinely unsure if we landed on accident and didn't notice or not because of how boring this place is.
I had to look up at the
Yeah, I was looking for the information over there. Where's the vertical speed?
Oh. 50 meters. Oh, 30 meters. And
Flare a little bit. Flare. There we go. We're down.
yeah, now he's got to stop on the ice. He's got to.
I mean, to be fair, our speed is reducing.
Yeah.
I don't want to like turn us until we're down to like 25
That's fair.
meters.
Taxi over to the North Pole.
Yeah.
Why didn't you bring a vehicle that could pick up your Uber?
You know, I eventually.
Next time you bring me in here, better be bringing Uber and some coffee to the North Pole.
Let's see. The point is, we flew to the North Pole.
We
did.
totally flew to the North Pole. I watched it happen.
Yeah.
We
and then I saw the Amos, and now I'm a believer.
Didn't
Didn't go to space.
Santa
Leave it on
Claus
my
is
mind.
We did not crash.
We did not crash.
I mean, we're not stopped yet.
We
can still
made plenty
crash.
of jokes about crashing.
We could still
I
crash.
mean,
We could still crash. You could still have to write that slow acoustic version.
and in the original thing, they flew over to North Pole and then landed. And you know, I don't think he taxied all the way back to the North Pole. I think he just landed and that was it.
I mean, I'm not coming this close to the North Pole and not actually setting, myself on the North Pole.
Yeah. Oh, like next one, you need to bring us a recording studio for up here.
I think that's what we're going to build.
Okay, well,
Highway 47 just circles the North Pole. It is a small piece of concrete, but we can call it Highway 47 because it goes around the entire North Pole.
Is there a Does one of these like tell us where we are?
Like the coordinates at the bottom of the surface info?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that?
Yeah, never mind.
That's what I've been looking at.
Okay.
The fact that you had not been looking at it means I am now quite impressed with how really close you've been. Like you did in fact fly right over top of it.
Yeah.
Just had your eyes on the prize.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
I mean, to be fair, the North Pole isn't exactly the hardest place because you just head north.
Yeah.
And,
And pole.
Half a degree almost, a little more than that to go. This is the part of the video where you just fast forward it. Slow the video back down for that and then keep going.
I don't know that I'm going to be able to get directly on top of it, but
I
almost.
don't know if it will read exact, even if you do.
Yeah.
We're going to the Northish Pole.
Yeah.
We can kind of see Santa Claus from there.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna be pedantic about this, then any pole, right? Like physical object that you would call a pole has a thickness to it, right? And who are we to say that the pole of the planet isn't like half a degree of latitude across?
So you know how like sometimes the American and Russian submarines will go to the North Pole and like pop out?
Yeah.
Do you imagine some sailor like laid on top of that and
Yeah.
I'm just
I feel like they check. I feel like they have a way to kind of check to see if anything's walking around up there, like a helicopter, something.
like a helicopter walking around. How many
No, well,
helicopter
like a helicopter hovering and like looking at the surface, like, yeah, there's not like a whole tribe of Inuit, like First Nations women and children here, so go ahead and surface.
Well, no, I meant like they pop up, like, hey, we're at the North Pole, and like some guys like I want to like don my North Pole,
There's a dude up there, just some Russian submarine guy, just like whacking it on the ice or something.
not
They,
whacking
ca-
it,
they
but
call it the 0 Degree Club.
both location and temperature.
Yeah. You only get one chance because you're dead afterwards and your member has fallen off.
Let's say, yeah.
do you remember the Top Gear polar bear?
Yes.
Polar special?
Yes, very
They're
well.
like, okay, guys, you want to ready to see the frozen penis?
Yeah.
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 Guns akimbo.
That's going to be Scradrick because he's still waiting to go to the bathroom.
Oh man, frozen stalagmites.
Yep.
Do not lick the yellow stalagmites on the North Pole.
Is there a toilet seat hanging off the back of this airplane?
Now I know what mod we're adding to your reusable space program.
Definitely. Toilet seats on the back of every vehicle.
Sure.
They could fold up for launch. If you know what I mean.
Okay, 89, 45. Like almost there.
Like we're literal not very far away. Suppose they have tire chains for landing gear for Arctic airplanes.
Scrodrick looks worried.
How long can I hold it?
Hopefully nobody finds out that I don't have to go anymore.
I'm just sitting there slowly dying inside.
I just realized this part of the wing is higher than this part.
Yeah, seems to be.
Huh.
Yeah, it worked.
I mean, yeah, it flew fine. We are like right on the cusp.
Nearing the rim. The lip, you might say.
It was just a little bit of boosted speed. And what's happening now is we're actually circling it?
No, we're still going. Like it's still climbing.
In.
Still
I meant
climbing.
the nav ball.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Latitude's still climbing.
yeah, I'm having to adjust the heading. Ever
Still
so
climbing.
slightly.
You're probably gonna need to start braking here soon. This is
Yeah.
the closest you could possibly get. Hard on the brakes, 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 hard on the brakes.
Yeah.
We completely switched our camera.
I know. It's here we are, guys.
Awesome.
We did it.
Yay.
I'm shutting down the engines.
Good plan.
Kicking Squadric out.
Don't even extend the ladder, just throw him out the door.
Let's
perfect.
go down there.
Yeah, you can go straight to the back and use the toilet seat. Oh, okay. From that camera angle, it looks like he hanged himself off the wing.
I've done everything I expected in life.
Okay. Let's see if I can get you to the ladder.
It may not help knowing me.
Ah!
You made it to the ladder. Now you fell down in the correct spot.
Good.
I've noticed something alarming.
The brakes are not on the brakes on the the airplane. You need brakes on that airplane there.
There.
Good.
Oh, we didn't run over Squadric.
Almost did.
Almost isn't as funny.
True.
Okay, Vomit, can you get off?
I'm too tired. Let me sleep on top of the airplane.
There we go.
Nope.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, all right.
That's reflective of real life situations where I'm the only one that uses the ladder.
That's true. I think I just farted.
In space, no one can hear you fart.
But at the North Pole...
It actually helps, warms you up.
Only Santa Claus can hear you fart.
At the North Pole, only Santa Claus can hear you fart.
And that's why we must kill him.
He knows too much.
Come on.
You watched the three of us get out and fall before you tried it.
That's why he's the guy in charge.
Right? Yeah.
Should we leave Linwell in the plane?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
This is a Highway 47 territory now.
Come on, Jebidiah.
Oh, I thought we were taking... I thought Jebidiah was staying in the plane too, and you're just going to leave the four of us here and leave.
No, we gotta leave. Jebidiah's gotta go kill Santa Claus.
Jebidiah has to make a way back to the space program.
Yeah.
He's got things to do.
That's right. Squadric's just back there.
Ready for the group photo, guys.
What? I just farted again. You. Yeah.
Here.
All right.
Get the mouse out of the way. What?
I was holding it in that whole flight. Like, I didn't want to...
I didn't want to do it in an enclosed cockpit, so I decided to do it within my spacesuit instead.
That's right. Jebidiah has hands? Awesome.
Are my hands magnetic north?
Well, guys, we made it to the North Pole.
We made it to the North Pole, and I only fell asleep like once.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
Well, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Oh boy.
I hope that recording came out.